say we rally against the 1%, and those would be the money owners, let's say. It's like, okay, who's in that group? Well, everybody in North America is in that group.
Worldwide, yeah.
Well, but who sets the parameters, right?
Well, it's $34,000 a year sets you in the 1% worldwide.
Right. So does that make all of us oppressors?
Basically, everybody who lives above poverty in America is in the 1% of the world.
Right. And also by historical standards.
Yeah.
And so the problem with the oppressor-oppressed narrative is that you can multiply the oppressors endlessly. And there's no end to going after them.
Right. And as soon as you make a definition, you can move the boundaries, and then the next person is the oppressor. And then you keep going.
Well, and you also see the interesting thing, too, is that, and this is complicated. So I've been thinking about this proclivity of the left to destroy members of the moderate left. It's like there's the game, part of the game is that's being played, as far as I can tell, the ideologically pathological game is, I'm more virtuous than you. Now, look, if you're on the radical left and you say, well, you're more virtuous than a right-winger, it's like, well, who cares? That's obvious because the right-wingers are pathological. So being more virtuous than them, that's not much of an attainment. But if I have my moderate leftist compatriot standing right beside me and he's pretty damn virtuous, but I'm even more virtuous than him, then that's a real attainment on my part. It's a moral attainment with no effort on my part. If I can figure out some way of classifying that previously virtuous person as an oppressor along some dimension, then all of a sudden I get an increment in my moral virtue. And that happened all the time in these leftist revolutions run amok. That was just a constant feature. So it's not good. It's not good.